Oh, hello there. Good morning. Happy first day of fall in Arizona. It's only supposed to be 103 degrees today. That sound chilly?
Lovely.
Hot pocket.
Hot pocket. And somebody sent Brooke some nice headgear, some beanies for her baby.
But they are specially designed because you can see they're not like too thick, you know?
Yeah. Very cool. Knox, Knoxx.
Noxx.
NK. Oh, just okay. Just an N.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ben, you're going to back sell Justin Moore.
Justin Moore, we didn't have much. Tim, Ben, and Brooke here, 1025 KNIX.
That's right. We want to play the Pyramid of Winning next, so we need two people to call up at 602-260-KNIX. You're going to go see Luke Bryant. He's rolling into Ak-Chin, and it'll be Friday night. And even though it's the first day of fall and it's supposed to be 103 today, by showtime Friday night, it's going to be nice. All right?
Yeah, it will be.
Two people call up now. We'll play Pyramid of Winning next. KNIX.
So I have to tell you, I'm writing all my thank you notes, which is just hundreds. Like,
yeah, it's pretty exhausting, isn't it?
It is. But, you got to do it because it's very kind to people.
Sure.
And my mom is very big on etiquette. That's just her thing.
Sure.
She didn't care in school if we got A's. She cared if we were like,
polite.
Yeah, etiquette. So
Courteous.
My mom was a little bit horrified when I told her that, Ben, I handed you a thank you note instead of mailing it to you.
Oh, my
So, Tim,
Lord.
yours will be coming in the mail.
Okay.
I said, Mom, I don't think you understand the level of which these guys do not care about that.
Yeah.
I promise you, Ben didn't.
I did not. That's hardcore etiquette. I was about to say, your mom is nothing compared to my mom.
Ben's
she's
being
older.
nice. Ben stopped me in the urinal. We were peeing next to each other. He goes, "Can you fucking believe what just handed this note to me?"
But that's something your mom would do, Ben. She'd be like, no, the etiquette is you have to mail it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. She is totally like that. Southern, older than your mom, obviously. So I would think that would be twice as bad, but I don't think she'd get upset about handing a note.
Well, I was like, Mom, have you listened to these guys on the radio? Do you really think they're gonna care? But they're
both in Gilbert? All right.
Your mom's been to church out here, hasn't she? Bro?
No.
No?
Nope. She would be horrified.
My mom was horrified. They're wearing flip-flops to church.
I know. It's so funny how dressed up we get for church at home.
Oh, it's just, that's why they say Sunday best. You wear a coat and tie.
My dad wears a suit. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like it the way we do it here, though.
Yeah, I like more casual. God doesn't care if you're in a suit.
Right. When I get to the pearly gates, I'm thinking God's going to walk out with a tank top and jean shorts and flip-flops.
A man bun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get 2 rats.
Wouldn't that be embarrassing though if you did die in like a graphic T-shirt that's like making a marijuana joke or something? I don't know. Right? Like like, oh, whoops, God.
FBI, federal booby inspector.
Yeah, or something like that. It's like, oh man, had I in this shirt or Ben's ABBA shirt?
I thought about wearing that into work. I haven't worn it in a while.
I like that shirt a lot.
I was totally copying Gull. I mean, I saw Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters wear it. I'm like,
he's the coolest.
If he's cool enough.
All right, here we go.
I'm cool enough.
You know I will.
It's now time for Tim, Ben, and Brooke's Pyramid of Winning!
Yeah. Luke Bryant coming on out to Ak-Chin with Dylan Scott and Runaway June. Oh, it's too bad you can't be there for that because Heidi, she is in Gilbert. In fact, both our players are in Gilbert this morning. Is that you, Heidi?
Hi, yes, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, good morning. Just so everyone knows, I never worked at Hooters. Tim's being sarcastic. Anyway, Heidi, let's do this.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So
All right.
today is National Ice Cream Day, and you have 30 seconds to name as many ice cream toppings with Brooke. Ice cream toppings, 30 seconds. Go.
All right, you put these on top. They can come in rainbow or chocolate. They're little tiny.
Sprinkles.
Yep. This is a cookie that you crush up and put on top. It's
Oreos.
Yep. This is so no, it can be hot, but it also can be
Hot
cold.
fudge.
Yes. This comes in a can and you spray it
Whipped
on.
cream.
Yes. Okay. This looks like hot fudge, but it's a tan color.
Syrup.
Okay, but it's
Caramel.
yes. Okay, apples, oranges, strawberries, blueberries. These are
Fruit.
yep. This is they melt in your mouth, not in your hands.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she was good.
M&M's was the last one. Yeah, you guys were locked in there.
That was great.
You got 6. 6 is the number to beat for Ben and Betsy.
Oh boy.
It's Ben and Betsy tonight on ABC. It's Ben and Betsy right after Dancing with the Stars.
Leave it to Betsy to come up with a win.
How you doing, Betsy?
I'm good, thank you.
All right.
Excellent. All right, they had ice cream toppings. You two have ice cream flavors. You got to beat 6 ice cream flavors. 30 seconds. Go.
It's the most popular one. It's white.
Vanilla.
Yes. Okay. It's brown.
Chocolate.
Yes. Okay. They put Oreos in this and mix it around.
Cookies and cream.
Yes. Okay. It's a green leaf, a green little leaf, right? They put
Spearmint.
No, they put
Peppermint.
not pepper, but the last part of pepper.
Mint.
Yes.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yes. Okay. Okay. This Nestle's Toll House are made with this blank.
Cookies and cookie dough.
Yes. Okay. It's pink.
Oh, that was a great round, but guess what? Doesn't beat Brooke and Heidi.
Heidi, you're going to see Luke Bryan at Auction Pavilion this Friday.
Heidi?
Heidi?
Oh,
I
she
got the wrong
dropped off.
one.
She dropped
there she
off.
is. Nope, she's
Heidi.
there. Heidi, sorry.
I'm here. I'm here.
You're going to see Luke Bryan Friday night, Auction Pavilion.
Yes.
Congrats. Good job.
All right, good job. Good round there. No ties today. We don't want to be a tiebreaker, pyramid playing morning show. All right, we're going to check in with Brooke's baby here in just a minute. I called it week 35 of Brooke's baby hostage situation. Reed texted us yesterday. He said he was laughing out loud when he heard that promo.
It's true. I think he's pissed. Not Reed, but my baby.
Oh,
Doesn't have enough room.
yeah.
He wants an upgrade. He's going to ask for the hotel manager soon. I don't know what else to do. He has a party every night at midnight.
I mean,
Past his curfew.
What else is going on out there?
Y'all doing?
Let's see. Yeah, okay. That was from Tim McGraw's birthday message to Faith Hill. We've got on KNX Country, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you don't do a nice birthday post when you're that famous, it can be problems, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not like normal.
That causes a lot of problems in relationships. Not
Mhm.
posting on Instagram like you're significant. I mean, Brian would prefer I never posted a
Mhm.
picture of him.
Yeah.
I think with girls, they're like, why aren't you posting a picture of me ever?
Oh no, that doesn't happen in my relationship. Not at all. No. I get it.
So glad my husband doesn't do social media.
So it says here, Arkansas-based chicken franchise is going to build 32 restaurants across Arizona over the next decade. It's called Slim Chickens.
Okay.
So no Bojangles,
Oh,
but
oh, this is in my
okay. Yes, we are all just kind of waiting. Could be a while.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't know if it's genetic, but my mom was very late with us. I was 16 days late. I don't think they let you go that late anymore.
No.
But I don't know. I have a feeling he's very happy getting fed a lot.
So with Con, it's weird. She had every baby 1 through 4 on her due date.
Well, I hope I'm ready for him to come.
Yeah.
Now would be good today.
They first one, she shows up because her doctor said, you're going to have this baby today, walk around, and then probably check in a little around dinner time. And they're like, is this your first one? Is it your due date? Oh, honey, you don't have to come to the hospital on your due date. About 2 hours later.
So you never had a surprise like the middle of the night?
No.
I did. First one.
Well, the second one, I was living in Tucson, waiting for her to have the baby here, and I just checked in at like dinner time into my hotel in Tucson. She says, I might be in labor. I said, I'm coming back. She said, nah, let me make sure. She calls me at 2 a.m, says, okay, I'm 90 seconds apart. Okay.
Pretty good.
Never forget that hotel. It's called the Smuggler's Inn. Good times.
The first one, the water broke at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that would be good. Like to be early.
I was at home, but I'd had a few Budweisers that night.
Back on it, Ben.
1025 KNIX, today's best country and all-time favorites like that one from Mark Chestnut for Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
That's right. Yesterday, you were talking about the show. I didn't know I was pregnant. And we heard from people. Like, somebody called. They said their friend was 35 weeks pregnant?
37.
37. And they didn't know. And they didn't know they were pregnant. They found out they're having a baby in 2 weeks.
I can't wrap my head around that. I cannot, because I am very aware every day.
Yeah. Well, we thought we would check in with this app I have on my phone with our man on the inside. He's embedded deep in Brooke. He is Brooke's baby, and see how he feels about that idea. Week 35 of Brooke's hostage situation. I just got to show you this. Oh. This was Rachel posted a picture of Penny. Happy picture day at school on the left and on the right. She posted a picture of her, just the left side picture on her Instagram with the song playing, Jesus, take the wheel.
I posted a picture, baby Penny, and you in the fire station.
Yeah.
At KNX Country. And I hate to say that someone then someone posted a picture of Brett Eldridge's muscles right on top of her. So I thought that was supposed to be paused, but I guess not.
Yeah, well, you can't compete with those muscles.
All three of my kids were born 3 weeks early. It's given me some hope.
Yeah. I gotta look up this other thing. Are we doing it here? All right.
So baby's going to start with the tortilla-shaped swaddling blanket.
We'll start with what?
The swaddling blanket
Oh, okay.
tortilla. Guess I could flip it if you want me to.
No, that's fine. Do we mention it? Hey, did you know that?
No, he just
It's
told me-
still on my Instagram. You can
Okay.
wait. Hang on, it's not. It's on KNIX.
Yeah, so he's just going to say, I heard Barrel Boy bought me a tortilla-shaped swaddling blanket.
Brooke, you back sell it here.
Drinking beer, talking God, amen. That's Chase Rice and FGL on 102.5 KNIX.
And your husband Brian, he comments from time to time and gives his his input on the show. How does he like this bit where we check in with your baby?
He hasn't heard it yet. Miraculously, he's always driving to work after or before, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, it is time through the beauty of this app on my iPhone. I think it's some sort of Bluetooth connection, but we can check in with Brooke's baby right now live. Hello, Brooke's baby. Are you there?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. You
Good.
sounded like you're 35 weeks old.
Oh, I know, man. This turkey's about cooked.
Yeah.
So I heard Barrel Boy bought me a tortilla-shaped swaddling blanket.
Yeah, burrito.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate the humor, but can you please not wrap me up in that thing?
Why?
I'm gonna be a week old for Halloween this year, and the last thing I want to do is trick or treat as a burrito.
Okay.
I can hear the neighbors when they open the door. Oh, look at the cute little baby. He's so cute. What's his name? Chipotle.
We
Simmer
didn't get
down.
the guacamole. Come on. You got to be warm.
Getting fired up in here, man.
Okay.
Yesterday, you guys were talking about that show. I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, how people can think those people are crazy, but honestly, I didn't know I was a fetus.
What?
It's true. All these baby ladies are sliding into my DMs saying, hey, Brooks, baby, meet me at Oso for brunch.
What?
I'm like,
Yeah, baby. I'll meet you there. Bottomless mimosas. Woo!
No. No, this is inappropriate.
I want to go meet these hot chicks. Turns out I'm all tied up to an umbilical leash. Hurry up and have me already.
Okay.
You can even wrap me up in that chalupa blanket. I don't give a flying baby poop. Get me out of here.
Why he's getting so angry?
It sounds like, Brooke, you're not the only one uncomfortable at this point.
He's getting angry. He's going to ask he wants to be evicted.
I think so. All right. You hang in there, baby. Just a few more weeks, okay?
I'm going to start kicking again, Mom.
Oh, boy.
Hurry up.
Look out. 1025 KNIX, Tim Benenbrook. And Barrel Boy has a beef with a restaurant in town. We'll get into it. Just you're getting baby's getting invites to Oso for brunch. That's just crazy.
Brooks, baby. Come on, baby.
I didn't know I was a fetus.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I gotta find this other place here. I'm looking for the restaurant. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. And what is their website? The Rec? The Rec Pizza? Okay. Actually, it's looking pretty good.
It's good.
Okay, now you're saying go to the menu. The Coney. Okay, I got it here. Okay. Hmm. And we didn't have this one. This is you just made us the straight ups.
I'll make it for tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? If you make it for us, we can try it. Then we can all have a road trip and a field trip out to the wreck.
Yeah, make it. Might be a little harder to make here, but yeah,
I mean, we can stop by and get one of theirs right before we burn their business down.
I don't want that. No, not that one.
Are you flattered or are you a little
Beyond flattered.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess it can be both flattering and then, hey, you stole it from me.
Okay, this is sort of something similar. There was a time, after I had everything, lost everything, and I was trying to get a job back in radio. I'm doing things like driving for UPS. There was a job open at the news station, KTAR, to be the morning host.
Yeah.
And I thought I was perfect for the job because you didn't have to be a newsman. You just had to hand it off to the news person, then the weather person, then the traffic person. And, I thought I could do that job. I'm perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went, they said, thanks, but no thanks. And I went, maybe, maybe I'm never going to have a job on the radio again. The guy they hired is a buddy of mine, Jim Sharp. And I just happened to tune in about 2 weeks later after he'd started. And he told a joke of mine and gave me credit for it. I was like, they didn't want me, but they hired a guy who's telling my jokes. What the hell? So I went and I burned KTAR down. And I feel bad about that. No, but you know what? It was not in God's plan. Sure.
I don't know if I could see you as a news talk guy. I think you could do it. I just think you're funny, and I don't know any news talk people that are like humorous.
That was kind of their thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I would cut way back on the fart jokes.
But I think that would be if you did a political show and talked about politics with humor.
No,
I thought it would be great.
Well,
why couldn't you do that?
I don't think I would talk about just what we talk about, like here on the stream and on our podcast, just stuff, just life. See, I grew up listening to Bill Haywood, who did that job, and so he was just the king of that,
But if I had to talk politics every morning, oh my gosh.
And that's not what this was.
This,
this wasn't a talk show. This was just the morning news. Like, hey, basically what I'm doing now. And instead of introducing Sam Hunt songs, I'd be going, hey, here's Detour Dan with the traffic. Woo.
Woo.
KK. Have you seen what's the new streaming thing that Nicole Kidman's in? 9.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. It reminded me of the White Lotus, and I was like,
okay,
this is giving me White Lotus vibes. I can't do it. So I didn't continue.
Okay.
But Priscilla just started watching You last night for the first time.
Yeah.
You is such a good show.
What'd she think?
Huh?
Did she like it?
Loves it.
1025 KNIX with Tim, Ben, and Brooke. I think we're all pretty reasonable people. Don't you think we would make a good jury?
Some of us.
Right?
Yeah.
Barrel Boy has
no.
Some.
Barrel Boy has a case, he thinks, with a restaurant that has borrowed one of his recipes, and he's going to make his case next.
Well, Ben would be my dream juror because I could sway him any way I
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, he's like putty.
Where is juror number 7?
I bet Ben could make a case for OJ. He didn't do it. I bet Ben could be convinced. Well,
If it fits.
the glove didn't fit.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
No way. They found that glove after it rained all over it. You know what water does to leather?
Okay. You don't think Johnny Cochran could have gotten you?
He probably, you know what he probably did? He probably said, hey, eat this pound of salt. Probably his hands blew up.
Judy gave birth to a 9-pound, 14-ouncer. He couldn't find a way out. Like you, Brooke. Not good with the escape room.
No.
It's funny, Judy. We all have learned to speak autocorrect. You know what I still can't do is understand people when they're wearing masks.
It's tough.
The most used word in the English language was the or the. It's now, huh?
Okay, so do you know what a strep test is?
Sure.
Yeah,
Strip test, which is,
during pregnancy.
remind me.
So next week I have to get a strep test, and it's
Strep.
strep,
Okay, yeah.
but it's not strep throat.
Okay.
And I was in there, and I felt so dumb because I was like, "Well, I feel fine. I don't think I would need a strep test." And they're like, "It has nothing to do with strep throat. It's we go in, up in there." I'm like, "Oh,
Up your other nasal
yeah."
passage.
I was like, I felt very dumb. But why are you going to call it a strep test?
Yeah, really.
They're like, no.
Well, see, I've had a strep test before. I did not have to get in stirrups. What?
Next week.
How far into my nasal passage are you going?
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't think I need that. I'm good.
Ben, backsell this.
Oh, Keith Urban, 1025 KNIX. It's Wednesday. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
All right. So Barrel Boy, if you don't know, is a great chef and cook. I mean, he really is good at barbecuing and preparing all kinds of different meals. And recently you were showing off your knack for specifically Detroit-style pizza. It's like a deep dish pizza in a pan. It's square, not round. And you've made us some here out of Ben's Chicken Boy toaster oven. That was some of the best pizza we've ever had.
It was so good. I got Detroit style the other night. I'm like, it's not as good as Barrel's because he's from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and out of a Cuisinart.
So you told us early in January or February of this year, you entered a pizza contest where you made up your own specialty, one-of-a-kind pizza, never been done before, called the Coney Island pizza. What is it?
It is a Detroit Coney dog on a pizza. So it's a base of cheese, then it has chili, it has hot dogs,
Yeah.
and it has onions, and it has mustard all on a pizza. It is a one of a kind.
And you
Never been done before.
You entered this contest and you actually got second place.
Yep, finished second place, but everybody told me, they're like, oh my gosh, this was the most unique, one of a kind pizza ever. And then I was asked to do like a cooking video that's been shared and viewed on YouTube and a variety of places thousands of times. It's been on television.
Yeah.
It's been all over social. It's been shared by everybody from the pan that I make it in, Lloyd Pans, to like these Detroit food blogs that were like, what in the world? Mind blown. Shared.
So your unique Barrel Boy Detroit style Coney Island pizza is out there.
Yeah.
And then along comes a restaurant that is in...
It's in Peoria.
It's in Peoria.
And I like it. I really like these people.
It's called The Wreck Pizza and Dogs.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, on their menu, what do they have? They have a pizza called The Coney.
Exactly. And I am so honored and flattered, and I'm not mad at them in any stretch of imagination. I just am like, wait a minute, you just put this pizza on your menu and you just featured it on Instagram. I'm like, wait, that's mine. Like, that's my creation.
You think they got their idea for the pizza from you?
Yeah. And you know what? And again, I am so honored and humbled that they did this. I'm like, can I just get a little credit that you saw my idea? That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for money. I'm not mad at them.
But it would be cool just to get a shout out, like, oh man, that's awesome. That way, like, we could give them some love.
Yeah, because I'd love to work with them. My idea was, okay, you saw this idea. I love it. I love your spot. I love what you're doing in Detroit. I love your local business. Let's work together. Maybe a portion of every sale goes to the Million Meal Crusade in November. Like, I want to work with these people, but I'm like, just give me a little credit. But then I'm like,
yeah,
somebody saw my idea and they think it's cool enough that they're selling it. I'm like, this is awesome.
Dumb question. Can you put a patent on a recipe?
No. And again, I'm just a guy in a barrel cooking in his kitchen, man. I'm like, I'm not some big dog, and I'm not trying to pretend I am. I'm like, I'm honored.
Well, I did look online, and there's some homemade recipes for this type of thing. Like, oh, you can do this, but no other that I could find. No other restaurant in Detroit or Phoenix or anywhere serves this pizza. I did my research.
I've
so
looked
I can't
everywhere.
see it.
And again, like, there was people that were like, oh my gosh, I never thought of this. Like, this is wild. I mean, it's serious. When you look at it, it's hot dog, chili, and mustard on a pizza. Never would that have been a thing.
Okay. Have you reached out to the people at The Wreck?
Yeah, I've shot them messages on Instagram.
Nothing yet?
I've called them and I can't get anything. Again, I'm not mad. I just want to work together.
I mean, we could invite people who are out there in Peoria to stop by The Wreck, order the pizza, and say, this is just like the pizza I saw that Barrel Boy from KNIX made, and, kind of just subtly remind them that this pizza probably came from Barrel Boy.
Yeah.
Or here's my suggestion. The Wreck Pizza, we're giving you 15 minutes to call. If you do not, we're coming to your place and we're going to burn it down. That's the Detroit way. Isn't that how they do it in Detroit, Barrel?
No, we like these people. They're a local business.
I'm the 8 Mile.
I love them.
It's like Gran Torino.
I love them.
Give me your pizza.
Just tag Barrel Boy. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on. We'll work with you.
The Wreck Pizza, we want to hear from you, and we'd love to work with you and enjoy some delicious Barrel Boy Coney Island pizza. This is KNIX. That looks like Barrel Boy's pizza he made for us, and it was so good. Yes, sir.
And that's Detroit style pizza. Like, again,
That's
I'm
it.
not trying to take credit for Detroit style pizza. It's been around forever. Nowhere near trying to do that. I just am like, nobody was taking chili and hot dogs and putting it on a pizza.
My God, this is making me hungry.
With mustard.
Their stuff is great. They have great pizza, and I love them.
It's not deep dish. It's Detroit, you idiot.
That's right. But
Yeah, Brian had never had Detroit style.
so, like the patent on a recipe, like Nashville chicken, that wasn't I grew up in Nashville, never heard of Nashville chicken until
Yeah.
I don't know, it became a thing.
You can't. I mean, I imagine there's a process to copyright a recipe, but that is what I'm trying to do.
By the way, the guy at Fraser's, and he owns Mrs. Chicken at 32nd Street and Indian School, he claims he was in on the team that first invented Nashville hot chicken. Well, okay. One defense of them I'm going to have is they are pizza and dogs.
That just recently changed though to become that.
Oh, because they sell Coney dogs, and they go, they sell pizza. What if we did? Hey, you got Coney dog in my pizza. Oh yeah, well you got pizza.
I mean, it looks identical to it.
Okay, you're probably right. You're probably right. What is
It
that?
would be fun to, like you said, Tim, get a piece of Barrel's Coney and then go out there and see how they do it and see if it even
I'll make
is
one
good.
tomorrow.
Dude,
I'll
Yeah.
make one tomorrow. I think I can do it here tomorrow.
They have a Nashville hot chicken pizza. Oh my God. They're going to hear from Clint Black.
Well, hold on. I'm just going to say this. One of the other pizzas that entered that contest
Uh-huh.
that finished one of the higher things was a Nashville hot chicken
Was it
pizza
really?
that's identical to that. But there's other ones out there like that.
Was the Nashville? I don't know if the Nashville hot chicken thing has been around for a long time. I just growing up in Nashville never saw it, and now it's a
Listen,
thing.
if it would have been, I'd have known because I love really hot, spicy food.
Yeah.
Do you guys all like Coney dogs?
So,
Yeah.
Do you guys all like Coney
I
dogs?
love Coney dogs.
Mustard and all that?
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. Then I will
I'm about
make
about to leave this job right now and drive there.
I'll make a small one tomorrow.
Okay.
I can't eat hot dogs right now.
It's only literally, well, you could eat everything else but the hot dog. It's like, you could see what I mean by it.
Could you eat roasted chicken, Thai chili sauce, red bell pepper, roasted broccoli, and sesame seeds? All right then.
Now, if you had a pizza oven barrel, how would it be better?
No,
than the Cuisinart?
I don't use a pizza oven at home. I mean, I have a pizza oven. I don't use it. I just use my regular oven. But I got to get it up to about 475 is my ideal cooking temperature. And your oven gets up to about, they say 450, but I think it's about 430. So I got to adjust my cooking times and whatnot.
Look at this pizza. They should call this the hipster. Fig and prosciutto, fresh fig, cheese, prosciutto, goat cheese, balsamic reduction, and basil. It comes with a man bun and a vape pen.
That's the kind of fancy pizza that pisses me off.
I know. I'm with you. Look at this. How hard is that? That's it. I think this is what I love most about Barrel's pizza is this crust right here. It's this kind of cheese mixed in.
It's all in the pan, man.
Oh, man. Oh, is it? That's the secret, huh?
The pan. Oh, it is. It's crazy. There's even a backstory like on the Lloyd pans.
Yeah.
Like there's a particular pan you have to use to get that right.
Whoa.
When it's square or rectangular, isn't it called a Sicilian?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of but Sicilian's a little more of an airy dough.
Smoked
What do you want to do here at 50?
Look at this. Someone posted Trenta Pumpkin Mocha Latte Frappuccino Squad Board of Directors. Kristen, Kirsten, Hannah, Courtney, Brooke, Ashley, Lindsay, and Catherine.
There they are. The BWGs. The BWG squad.
That is the first time I've seen my name in.
Really? In the likes of?
Yeah.
Pineapple jalapeno.
Nope. I'm
Smoked
again.
pulled pork.
No pineapple on pizza.
See, that's unique. I like that.
Wow, that looks good.
Mm-hmm. Pulled pork is good on a pizza. Pulled pork.
Man.
I've never done. I did one the other day screwing around.
Yeah.
I did pulled pork. I did barbecue sauce pulled pork, and then I topped it with coleslaw on a pizza.
Ooh,
it was good.
Have you ever been to what's the pizza place that's like the fast casual? It's one name.
Barrows.
Hmm?
Barrows.
No. I got it. I'll think of it. Anyway, they do a pizza that's thin crust, Parmesan cheese, and then it's like a chicken Caesar salad on top of it. So you get the slice of the pizza, and it takes a little work to get the salad to stay on top, but it's a chicken Caesar salad pizza. It's really good. Sauce.
All right, what do you want to do here at 7:55?
Brittany ate hot dogs with all her pregnancies, and she's fine. How are the kids, though?
No, I mean, like, you're not supposed to eat lunch meat. My mom ate a Subway sandwich every day for lunch. I mean, I'm just being like,
and back in same era with the count, we didn't hear any of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, my doctor said I could have a cup of
we
caffeine.
lived in Tucson. They didn't have the internet yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my doctor said I could have a small cup of coffee every day. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I'm just being like overly.
Good for you.
Over just the first one. Talk to me in the second and third one. I'll probably be in here with Jersey Mike's and a frappuccino.
Smoking.
Probably.
Let's see.
I think that's what prevented me from going to Harvard. All those turkey sandwiches my mom ate. If she wouldn't have eaten those, I think I could have gone.
It made you just one step too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Thanks, Jared.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the tipping thing from earlier? We did it in the first one, right? First round of horn. Yeah.
We did. We could talk about yeah, we could do that. Are your airplane habits normal or are they weird?
I'll probably suggest that for a TBB extra. I like that idea.
Okay.
Our favorite dips. Salsa is number one, followed by guacamole, queso, spinach artichoke, French
You mean
onion.
guacamole's not a sauce?
Ah, I got that.
It's now a dip. 52% of people said they'd jump in a pool filled with their favorite dip in exchange for a free year's supply.
It's like a no-brainer.
all I can think of when I hear that is that Willie and I did the show on Cinco de Mayo from Nogales. And at the end of the show, we allowed our listeners to turn us into a giant plate of nachos. So we were sitting in a kiddie pool. They poured chips all over us, all of the tomatoes and cheese. But when they got to the giant restaurant size container of jalapenos with all the juice, we had swimming goggles on. Did not matter. The swimming goggles just took enough of the jalapeno juice and then just kept it right on our eyes.
Ooh, I bet that burned.
Yeah. But, that's what you do for radio. That's what you do for ratings.
You don't need to tell me. That
Yep.
sounds like a Tuesday for me.
Yep. Yes.
There was a chocolate sundae festival in Glendale many moons ago.
They turn you into one.
And they turned me into one. Sprinkles, syrup, whipped cream.
That is funny.
I'll never forget it because the celebrity guest that day was Bo Brady from Days of Our Lives. Peter Reckel, I think was his name.
That's funny.
Anyway, he was he was like the biggest jerk in the world. He did not find it funny.
Wow.
Being interviewed by a chocolate sundae.
The things we do for love. The things we do for love. Like turning yourself into a big giant ice cream sundae or having jalapeno juice in your eyes.
50 live crickets in your pants.
50 live crickets
50 live
pants.
crickets in your pants.
and milking a goat with your mouth. Did you do it?
No, it just
Oh.
had to be squirted on me. The worst one, I just found the video, was they wrapped a corn snake around my neck and I had to tell corny jokes while the snake was wrapped around my neck.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I hated Wednesdays. It was we love Wednesday.
We're going to talk about tipping. Yeah, that story from earlier. What was your suggestion going to be? Okay.
Yeah, every Wednesday. We love Wednesday. It was a small snake, but it was still wrapped around my neck.
Okay.
And I hated it. Hated it.
I don't care what kind of snake it is. Corn, asparagus, velvet.
I like snakes better than sharks.
It's hard to wrap a shark around your neck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my biggest fear, and it would be pretty impossible to do something with a shark. So I felt safe there.
Hmm.
I don't go in the ocean.
I do.
I hate I'm so scared of sharks. You could offer me $100 million and I would not go swimming with the sharks.
Sharks and me, I've been swimming with sharks.
Oh.
We have an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
We understand each other, We just like, hey, you got to do your thing. I get it. Every now and then you got to eat one of my people, that's fine. But, not me. All right. Uh-huh. Ben, I want you to back sell this, and Brooke, you can kind of get into this like you did earlier this morning, if
Okay.
you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm looking for the answer in eyes.
Okay, about a minute.
Did you see the guy from Sex and the City died, Ben?
No, which one?
Their gay friend,
Oh, really?
the bald guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's only 57.
How did he die?
It doesn't say.
I saw they're that's old news, but they're coming out with another movie without Kim Cattrall.
Miniseries, yeah.
Oh, miniseries.
It's like on HBO.
Violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple,
Stanford.
Oh, this is good.
Here we go.
All right. Wow, we got Ben calling cues now.
Luke Combs forever. After all, we're Tim, Ben, and Brooke. Good morning.
All right, we talked about this a little earlier, but the best generation of tippers. We have Gen Z, we have my generation, millennials, we've got Gen X and the baby boomers.
Yeah. And I think it's the boomers. I think it's okay boomer.
Yeah, it is. It is. Baby boomers are the best tippers. The only area that millennials and Gen Z tip more when it comes to their dog. So it shows a chart like the breakdown. The restaurant industry, boomers tip the most, or like bellhop services, hotel services, they tip more. But when it comes to pet sitters and dog walkers, millennials will tip more than any other generation, which makes sense.
What is a good, like, okay, 20% was, okay, that's a good tip. But now it's more than that, right? You get the option when they hand you the iPad at the end, leave a tip, and 20's in the middle. You can go 28.
Well, so I always tip 20%. I feel like I'm a good tipper.
Yeah.
I always tip,
Same.
even if the waitress got it wrong or whatever, because I'm like, okay, maybe that's the cook's fault or the kitchen. Maybe it's not her fault. So, but if it's really great service, you tip more. And it depends on the place too. Like I'm not going to, at a frozen yogurt place, I'm not going to tip 25% because I do all the work. I get my own toppings.
But it's so funny how they will flip that little iPad around and you do have the choice between 15, 20, 25%.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
What about on a ride share? At the end of the ride, you get the alert that it was over. How was it? You got to rate it. And then they ask you to tip. What do you usually go with there?
If they played Nickelback the whole ride, skip. But no, I try to, especially, during the pandemic, I became an even better tipper, especially local businesses.
Sure.
And we talked about takeout, and I'm always confused on the rules on takeout.
Yeah.
Tipping.
Yeah. You go and you pick it up. You drove there, you called in, you drove, you got it. And then they hand you the bill and it's got a spot for a tip. I throw, like, if it's, whatever, $30, I'll put $5 down there just because the same thing. Pandemic, it's been tough to stay open. So
yeah, if it's a local spot and they get everything right and it's good, tip a couple bucks, but you don't need to tip 25% on it because they're not being served.
Girl boy, you were a bellman at the Hyatt. What's your thoughts on tipping?
You have to tip, because if you don't, your service is going to be reflected and your quality of food or your quality of experience is going to be reflected.
Okay. So if you're staying at a place for more than a couple of days, tip big early.
Or the wake-up calls are going to start at 1 a.m.
This one always drives me crazy. If you're in a big city or a big hotel and you want to catch a cab, I guess maybe I don't catch cabs anymore. I'm Lyft or Uber. But even then, you go out and the bellman, like you've been waiting at the curb, then the bellman meets you and calls the cab over that's been sitting, 3 car lengths away and pulls up, asks you where you're going, opens the door for you, tells the driver, and then holds his hand out. I'm like, I mean, I give them $2 usually. It's like, here you go, thank you. But I could have done all that myself, man.
And I think it's wild when you go in other countries, like overseas.
They don't tip.
They don't tip, and it's almost an insult saying like, "Oh, I make enough money. I don't need your tip." In London, we were very thrown off. Like, no, they wouldn't accept the tip.
Okay, so millennials listening, and especially you kids and the Gen Z, get off the TikTok and learn how to tip.
Yeah, it's good to tip, but waiters and waitresses don't make that much money.
All right, here's a tip. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke from the Sanderson Ford Studios of KNIX FM Phoenix. And, man, we're grateful that she let us ride along with you to work, school, the job site. Thank you for listening here on the radio and our free iHeart Radio app. All right, as we wrap things up, I want to play this for you.
Okay.
This is something we played with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds the other day. I guess it's the new sensation, but it's one of my favorite Instagram follows. This is Moon Pie Starbucks. Here we go.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky.
Oh, why did it cut off? Well, anyway, have a